pulling somebody like a Marc Lamont Hill and giving him the platform and the exposure, and to see the different levels of who he is, the layers of who he is, right? Like,
I'm surprised that people are surprised with Marc. He was a moderator for VH1 and them reality TV shows. He was a moderator. He's been around mess.
But he's a nigga from Philly.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
he's a
nigga
dude
from Philly.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
He's smart. He's an intellectual, but
Yeah.
he's a guy from Philly, and you get exposed to certain things.
Don't put people in a box.
And and don't put QueenzFlip in a box either.
Exactly. That's why I said people in general.
Don't put QueenzFlip in a box either.
QueenzFlip will surprise you.
Yeah, like,
Marc Lamont Hill will surprise you. But you know what? As fans, I see it's easy for them to kind of just sort of have narratives with certain people in their mind and just leave it there, as opposed to just accepting these people as full-fledged people, right?
Yeah.
Like, with a lot going on, a lot of personality.
1 second.
Nah, you're fine.
Do we have the clip? Can we play some of that clip?
I could find it for you.
Cool. While you pull that up, really, really quick, there was a debate. So that argument sparked a debate amongst different, sectors of the internet. One of those being the Native Land Podcast, Angela Rye. Oh shit! I know you tapped in.
Andrew Gillum, right?
I know you tapped in.
I didn't know he was on the show with Angela Rye.
That's your
I didn't
biz.
know that's my man. My man got a gig.
He back.
Hey, he got a gig after that crack.
He got a good gig.
Didn't he?
He got a goodie.
Who he with the grill or some shit?
He with all of
He
it.
with all of it.
But they sparked the conversation where, now it's a conversation between the intellectuals, the black intellectuals, against the non-intellectuals, black intellectuals.
There's another clip that I don't know if you all saw, where Marc announces very
that's
vulnerable.
another clip. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good.
There's so much Marc clips here.
There's a lot. And the fight, the argument, created conversation, and Angela Rye, who I think is great. She's been great every time that I've seen her.
Yeah, she's
But
fire.
I think sometimes we do have blind spots, and I think, she said, hey, I'm not really familiar. I don't really care for these guys. One of their things that they say is come home. That's how they greet their audience and how they greet each other. Like, hey, what's going on? Whatever, Native Land Podcast, come home. Right? Like, it's very welcoming, in that terminology is embracive. Like, hey, come here. You're here. We're going to embrace you. Come home. And she made a very divisive comment like, hey, Marc, you're welcome to come home, but the rest of you, I don't really know about y'all. Right? And I like Angela Rye, but I think sometimes when we turn these microphones off, our message gets kind of lost in the entertainment that we're trying to do, and I think she's just become a victim of that. I don't know if you saw Joe's response. Joe responded to her. He lit her ass up, lit them up as a whole.
But aside from that, right, like, if you're an educator, an intellectual, it's your job to teach. It's not the time to come to the level of people who maybe aren't as smart as you. It's also, if anything, if you're the smartest person in the room, as you say, which is fine, I'm not opposed to anybody and their walks of life, but wouldn't it be just, I don't know, better to understand the entire situation just from a factual standpoint? This is not me defending anyone. This is me just speaking in general, right? If I claim to know a lot of things, I claim to be an intellectual, right? I would also have to understand nuance. I would also have to understand how important it is to have all the facts on what it is that I'm talking about. If it is that I subscribe to all of this smart stuff that I do talk about. I love Angela Rye. I think she's needed in our community. She has spoken for us. She has been there for us. I just feel like it's wrong to kind of try and divide people when, if you're trying to teach people, the goal should be to bring everyone together, no?
I want to add another D to that.
Okay.
Divide and dismiss.
Yeah.
I think the issue that you focus on was dividing. I'm more focused on just the dismissal of somebody in their eyes, of somebody like a QueenzFlip.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's really where I was like, I'm really not feeling this. Also, it felt like there was some underlying tension. I think ever since Joe announced the money that he's made, it's put a different type of spotlight on him in the podcast. And I think as creators, because all of us are in the same game, whether it's a different genre or not, we all under the same, we all in that same app. All right, you all got to go to the podcast, so you all got to go to Spotify, and you could type in Angela Rye, Joe Budden, Need to Know Podcast, and we all right there together, right? Jason Bateman, who I just watched on Black Rabbit, great, he's there too, right? Everything, if you have a podcast, you're there. And so we're breaking down into subgenres and different, ideologies. And like you said, to divide is one thing, but then I think to dismiss somebody like a QueenzFlip or somebody, because QueenzFlip, the same way that Marc represents a certain personality type, a certain view, a certain, person, the same for QueenzFlips. Like, I relate a lot more to a QueenzFlip than I do a Marc based on how they, perceive themselves, how they broadcast themselves.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Like, I don't know these guys personally, but I know a lot more QueenzFlips. I'm a lot more comfortable around the QueenzFlip than I am around the moderator on CNN personally.
You don't got 4 degrees?
I got 1.
I know. Me too.
Nah, we got 2.
Oh, we got 2. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got 1.5.
1.5.
We actually might have a half.
Yeah. That's like 0 to Angela.
Bachelors don't mean shit today.
That's like 0 to her.
Yeah, I know.
She didn't want to hear
it. Yeah. But we shouldn't be dismissed because...
We shouldn't. Because it comes off as if, and I'm not saying this is what her intended purpose was, but it comes off as if you're the only person who can learn things and other people cannot. As if people are just stunted at where they are. And I don't agree with that. I want to play some of the clip that you were talking about.
Because people will hear that and think I do that.
Well, I don't know if you do it. But
Do you have any reason to think I do that?
I don't know.
Do you have any reason to think I do that? Is what I said.
Because you just said that. You said you cracking a joke with Joe. Like,
But you cracking a joke with Joe?
I don't know. Listen what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, go ahead.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I think the people need to see this show.
Hey,
Mommy.
And guess what? It's going out.
It's going out.
And what's the difference between what we did last week?
Just want to care about what people shouldn't see, then shut up.
Then don't say
Can
it.
you pause it? And that's what makes it the best reality show in the world. Beyond just a podcast, Joe letting you know in real time, whatever's happening is going out into the world. So whatever, this is the end. He has final say.
Yeah, facts.
He has ultimate control. It's his product. It's his platform. So the fact that they are breaking down the fourth wall in that way, they're not really editing too much. It's a reality show. It's not a podcast. And we need to stop comparing ourselves to this.
Well, it's all the things, right? Because it's a podcast literal definition is just to be uploaded on the podcast apps. No?
Audio,
Audio. That's really all it means to be a podcast. And then you can go do the visuals. You can go do anywhere else. But that's basically what it is. All right.
Everything I'm saying.
This is going right out.
I love you, Flip.
I love you too.
FedEx too.
But no, I don't backbite. As a matter of fact,
next to it, separate shit.
UPS, here's the tracking link.
As a matter of fact, I don't. Because whatever you've ever told me, ain't never come out. And whatever ever happened that I witnessed to, I ain't never said shit about.
Yeah,
like, even when
we kept your secrets, nigga.
I'm not going to say it because then I'll be saying
we kept your secrets.
That's all I'm going to say.
What secrets?
And can't nobody up here say nothing different.
What secrets?
We kept your secrets, boy.
What secrets?
We know your secrets.
I'll tell you off air. I'm not even going to allude to it on air because I don't move that way.
See, this is loyal.
That's not loyal.
Not that shit you do. This lawyer, he ain't gonna blow you up in front of millions, nigga.
Please, what you talking about?
No, and to be clear for the ones, it ain't nothing personal with it. Ain't about personal life. I don't want to make it sound like that because I want people to think.
You talking about anything that I tell you, niggas? Anything that happened, I can talk about.
And it's for you to talk about. What I'm saying is I won't.
So anything that I'm
saying, I won't.
So if you allude to it, because you say a lot of tricky words.
No, I don't.
So
I say regular words that's tricky to you.
Tricky words, funny as shit.
That's another thing you do, right? Like, my nigga, you the busiest man in the world. You spend 1,000 hours trying to communicate and speak to people to be accepted by people that this community that this nigga built.
The tricky words thing, that was funny in itself. I know it's a joke now today, but in real time it was like it just says so much.
Because Marc is so quick.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be careful. But I loved the fact that they resolved it.
Yeah,
it created another conversation, another layer. I know all these major news outlets is picking it up, and it just creates a conversation within our community. And I think instead of focusing on some of the ways that it can deem or be viewed as harmful, let's focus on why it's great. Let's focus on how it does provide a level of entertainment. It's safe, it's not promoting negativity.
It's not.
This is what happens every day in our community. I'm gonna fight with with my brother.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel like, yo, you ain't really understanding me right now, and maybe there's a disconnect, and I'm going to be able to say that and get it off and say, yo, we can go outside.
Yes.
Whether it goes there or not, this is a part of the community. This is a part of the culture. This is a part of the Black experience. It's not just, hey, we're all high and mighty, and I'm super educated, and I'm an intellect, and I can turn it on and turn it off when I want. No, this is the full encompassing of that, because you have a Marc Lamont Hill on one side of the spectrum compared to a QueenzFlip who may be viewed on another side, and we bring them together and create all of this.
Yes.
So don't try to marginalize us by saying, hey, you come here, Mark, and sit down with us because we love you, brother, but we can leave them there. Fuck out of here.